I greet all of you today, my future engineers and the leaders of this country. You're the future leaders. Very soon, you become the future leaders. We bless God for your life, and we thank God for keeping both myself and you alive. We are meeting again. It is not by our strength or our doing. It is God that is keeping us safe. Now we can still meet today online. I want to believe you are all fine wherever you are. Today we want to talk about auxiliary view. That is the drawing we will be looking at today, auxiliary view. We have talked about the perspective drawing, talked about the 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and the other day. That is, we got a particular thing. Remember, to get the perspective drawing complete, you must make use of your correct instrument, especially the set square. Then to get the horizontal line, we make use of the T-square and ensuring it is lapping at the right angle, that is angle of 90 degrees, the right angle. So if your T-square is not lapping or having a right angle with this, which was board, and it's not straight, that's what I mean. You understand what I mean by lapping? And then place your set square, you may have your drawing bent, except otherwise. If otherwise, like we want to look at one or some of the examples now, your auxiliary view covers 2 weeks of your work. That is, after today, we'll have another week or another day to still talk. Even in the video, I will still give you another day to talk about other examples of drawing of auxiliary view. We'll have other examples. So there are cases where you make use of the set square, which is 30, 60 degrees, and then at times 45 degrees, like we did in orthography, to divide the line or the quadrant, where you divide the quadrant with the line at an angle of 45 degrees. Then you remember drawing in isometry too, we call the receding angle 30 degrees. That's the receding angle of isometric drawing. Remember, these ones are special, these angles. Then there are cases where you may make drawing at 40 degrees. Then, how do you do that? That is the areas I want to look at now, to draw it down. When you want, you remember we did enlargement and reduction of figures, or plane figures. If you have a line that you have drawn, you want the line, other ones to be like that, you place, remember this time you don't place your T-square line. That is where I'm going to. You will put your set square to follow that line. When it is along that line, you've gotten the straightness of the line with the set square, then whichever way the set square is, you now position your T-square under it. Before you now begin to shift the set square, other points that you are supposed to draw parallel lines to that particular line, you begin to shift the set square or roll it on the T-square. Then you begin to, or slide it on the T-square. Then you begin to draw other parallel lines to that particular one that you have drawn. So let us look at what we want to achieve for today, like we normally do. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to define auxiliary view, state the purpose of auxiliary view, then draw the auxiliary view of prism, pyramid, cylinder, and so many others. These are the views we want to look at, that I want to draw today. Let us have auxiliary view. It is the view that is drawn to give support to main drawing. That is, the view makes drawing complete. That is the main purpose. You do not just draw it like that. Just like you have the plan, the end elevation. That means front elevation is missing. The drawing is not complete. So you need to have the front elevation. It could be in the auxiliary side. That is when you draw the auxiliary, you do not draw it, the front elevation, the way we normally position it. But you have drawn the front elevation. It is still supporting the end view and the plan to make the drawing complete. That is what we mean by the auxiliary view. If you have the plan, you have the end view, and there's no front view. That means that orthographic drawing is incomplete. whether third angle projection or first angle projection. That projection is incomplete. So this is the reason or purpose for the auxiliary view. That is what we mean. Then we have to look at some activities too, because we do not just do drawing for talking. We do the practical as we'll be doing. The front and end elevation of a prism. We are saying we want to draw the result view of prism, pyramid, and so on. I'm giving you two good examples today. The front elevation of a prism are shown. Sorry, the front and end elevation of a prism. That's two things now are shown. Draw the auxiliary plan looking in the direction of the arrow. Now, you see that two things. Front elevation is shown, end elevation is shown. The auxiliary plan did not tell you the plan, but the auxiliary plan. To complete that drawing, looking in the direction of the arrow will be given to you. How do you do this? The steps are project lines from the point of the front elevation parallel to the arrow. At any convenient distance, draw a line A1 perpendicular to the arrow and mark the plan with a plan B width. That is the width of the plan, AB. Line you draw there, whatever you get there is the auxiliary view. Let us look at it, what I've just said now. This is the object. You are told the front elevation and the end elevation. Then what you want to draw, the auxiliary view of the plan, it should go down. Then you are going to draw it, have it at this side. In the direction of the arrow, that is what they are telling you. If you draw it at this side, that means you have disobeyed the direction of the arrow. So please take note of that. Then what you do is to project lines from top here, and from this side, you project lines that are going. That's what we need to see. This is what I have. This is what you need to do. From these four corners here, the angle I use here is, this angle here is 40 degrees, sorry, 60 degrees. That is here, between here and here, you have 60 degrees. This is what I was telling you. From this point, since it's 60 degrees, you can see it here. You draw it down with your set square. Then you push this square, you slide it until you also get here, you take it down, this slight line. You also do it to this side. You do it to this up here, the four corners now of that particular plan. Then we get it down at any convenient distance. That is what we were told. Just mark a dot here. You establish a line. That is next thing we'll look at. At any convenient distance. From here to here, I just put a dot here, call it the distance. Then you just draw a line. Make sure this angle here is 90 degrees. This angle here is 90 degrees. Then you can get the line drawn at any distance. You have done that. Just take the line. Then you make it, when to add the line, you make it bold. These two were given to you, but you are going to project your auxiliary plan now. That's what we're going to. The auxiliary plan will be drawn here. If you have done that, you will now measure the width of the length. Now, from here to here is 25. It has been transferred to this place. This is AB. Now remember I said the width of the AB now. That's A to B, which is here to here, 25. You are measuring here, you already marked at this line with that measurement. Then you now use your ruler to measure here to here as 25, because it is what you have here. Here is 20, which is equal to this place. You remember the end elevation is cutting from here. Then the same thing you have here as 25. Make this line AB bold, make this one bold. I've gotten that. Then after you have done that, you're already close to the answer. When you have done that, you make it bold to this side, you join here to this side. At the middle here, just use a broken line. Then this one, make it, whatever I have here is the auxiliary view of what you have been given to in that place. That's by having auxiliary view of this particular place that is displayed here. That is what we mean. The auxiliary view of that particular end is displayed down here. I hope you are following. Don't tell me you do not have your instruments again. I always tell you. I want to give you another example. We have looked at prism now. That is one. Then let us look at another example. We call it activity 2. The front elevation and the plan of a hexagonal pyramid. This is not pyramid, not prism again. A pyramid has an apex. That's meeting point. We call it an apex at the top there. Prism does not have that one. Please take note of this. the front elevation and the plan of the hexagonal pyramid are shown. Draw an auxiliary plan looking in the direction of the arrow. There's always arrow. Front elevation is given and the plan is given. Say, draw the auxiliary plan. That is what you are asked to do in the direction of arrow. The same, almost the same way, you mark the plan with O1, O2. Then draw lines from the points of the front elevation parallel to the arrow. That is what we have done before. This case, we are going to take it to this side because you will see the arrow is pointing to this side. The first one, arrow was pointing to this side. At convenient distance, draw a line O to I. Then perpendicular to the arrow and mark the plan width. That's what we have done before. That is O1, O2, and side of it. Then line, whatever you get there is the auxiliary view. We want to look at the object itself. You see the direction of arrow now. This is how the question will be given to you. The arrow is going there. That means the auxiliary projection drawing will come to this side. If the arrow is here, the auxiliary drawing will come to this side. Hope you have gotten that. Now, at this here, I use a convenient angle, which is 42, not having a set square. Now, you know that we don't have 40 degrees set square. All right, let us look at the drawing on its own. After having the image, this is the drawing. This one was given to you. This one was given to you. And then the arrow was put here for you to project your lines to this side. If the arrow was here, like I told you, the projection will go to this side. Please take note of those things. That is what I am trying to let you know. If you now have it this way, I have told you at 40 degrees, I did this. The angles, the projections went here. At this down, it went. At this other bottom, it went. Then at this last point here, it went. The projection went to this side now. The first one went to this side because arrow was given at that side. The same way we did the first one, just mark a point at any convenient distance from this orientation or projection of lines now. Just mark a point here at this side. Then you give it a name that you asked to do. That is at this particular point. Just mark a point now. This is the dot. Then you make here bold. That's what I have done. This O1, this place you have O1, O1, O2, O1, O2. You're also going to have them here as you have them in this place. This is O1, O2, O1, O2. You're also going to have them at this place. But the mark is there at your convenient distance. This here to here does not have measurement when you draw the line. If you have done that, the next thing you need to do is to establish your O2I. That is what you are doing. O2I, that or O2 prime. This O2 prime here is the middle of this one. That's what you have. You begin to have it. That's the middle here. That will give you the O2 prime. Then O1 and O1, O2 go to this side. O1, O2 go to this side. That is to this side and to this other side. You have established your O2 prime. Here I used 2 because the length of this place was 2 centimeters. 2. If O2 prime is established, what next you need to do? That is, you divide here now. The middle here gives you O1. You know, remember this is O2, this is O2. So the middle is 1, the middle here is 1. You also radiate like lines. Then they are divided. So here now becomes 1, 1, 1, 1. You divide them. The next thing you need to do, at this middle here, at this particular middle of 1 here, this bottom here now, sorry, the bottom of 1 here, you draw a line, meeting line 1 coming from here. This is assumed to be like 0. This is 1, 2, 3. So at this one now is like 0, 0. Then this one coming here, you draw a line to meet this first one that is coming here. You stop. Then from here, you also draw it to this place. You draw another one, meeting this one here, you also stop. That is what I will explain to you now. The next thing you have to do, you see here, from 1 to 1, you make it bold. That is what I'm saying. If you make 1 to 1 bold, then 1 to 2 here, you make it bold. That is where this line coming. 1 to where this line also coming here. The same line. From 1 here, you make it bold to this side. From 1 here, you make it bold to this side. Then the next thing you need to do, the edge here or the end of this line and the end of this line, join them to 2 prime. Join this one also to 2 prime. You now have the pyramid to look like this one you're having here. Join the two sides to the 2' that you are seeing above. That is what you are saying. Some of these steps were are omitted in your, how do you say it? Because I had to go in detail to make sure the explanation is better than the steps. Because if I do not do that, the steps you have, the way you just have two steps, you may not understand that there are other little things inside that may get you confused. So if you have got, you remember we stopped here. We also stopped here. Then at this point now, you draw it to make the apex. That is the 2' apex. Now, you also draw it from here to make the apex. You have gotten the pyramid. Pyramid is drawn. To complete the auxiliary view now, what you do is, there is a dot here where this second line is coming. The second line is coming here as a dot. Where it is also coming here, it has a dot. You just dot it to 2 places. That's what you need to do. You see where they are coming here. The second line that is coming here has a dot. This line here has a meeting point here, meeting point here. You just make it dot, dot, dot to this end, then dot, dot, dot to this end. This is the pyramid now. This is the auxiliary view of what we have here that you are asked to produce. I have told you that the auxiliary view gives support and completion to the drawing that I made, that it has a purpose, that is why it's used. And I have also told you that we have the auxiliary view of prism, pyramid, cylinder, and so many others that you need to know how to draw. Then in today's work, we have looked at how to draw the auxiliary view of prism and the auxiliary view of pyramid. In our subsequent week, we also look at cylinder and then probably cone if we have the time. Next week, we shall still be talking about the auxiliary view. This is what we have for you for good 2 weeks. So we have looked at 2 good examples. Please, something may get you confused, like I always tell you, while you're watching, you say, to a particular place, I did not understand this one well. Quickly pause your video, let me know. I will give you the solution, we will move further. You will see that you are smiling. Please prepare for your CBT. I have told you, your week 1 to week 6 is where the school said you should concentrate for your CBT. Please, week 1 to 6, concentrate. I have enough of drawings there. Then questions will be asked in those drawings. You'll be asked questions. What is this and how this value? If you understand all these figures, you will not fumble. You should be able to differentiate pyramid from prism. You should be able to differentiate isometric drawing from orthographic drawing. When you have all these figures or structures, don't mistake one for the other. And remember, you have a pass through. So learn to identify the parts of these things and make them up.